celebrating its 11th anniversary, and we're so grateful. Grateful to the entire team. Thank you, everyone. The Chef Curtis Stone team. I'm gonna hand things over to my good friend Debbie D, who's gonna take you throughout the evening. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, everybody, for now.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching. It's your girl, Debbie D, in the house. And we have HP Month kicking off today. We're very excited about this because this is the #1 computer manufacturer in the entire US of A. So if you're looking for a computer, if you're looking for a laptop, because maybe the one you have at home is very, very slow and you see that circle and it's going and it's going and it's going, we have a brand new processor for you, and we have the lowest price we have had in nearly 4 years. I cannot believe we were able to get it back. It's simply our best value of the day. All right, you guys, you're looking at the HP 17.3-inch, the largest screen, touch, AMD Ryzen 3 processor, brand spanking new, so it's the most powerful, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes SSD laptop. That's solid state drive. That's the best you can get. So you have a couple of choices to make. You're looking at the colors right now, and we have 2 of them exclusive right at the top. We have that beautiful, beautiful teal that is exclusive to HSN, and that gorgeous, isn't that gorgeous? It's just absolutely stunning. And then right next to it, we have the blue, and it's like a cobalt blue, and that has been like the best seller all day. We also have it for you in silver, and we also have it for you in rose gold. So we have sold 2,290 since midnight. So what I love about this is this gives you the opportunity to decide if you want this with Office or without Office. So after you choose your color, then you decide if you want it with Office, that's Microsoft Office, or without. So let's start with the price. If you get it without Office, right, that's gonna be your lowest price, but both are like $500 in savings. So without Office, it is $599, and you are spending $120 to get it home on FlexPay. You spread your payments out over 5 months. Or you get it with Office, and it is $650 and $130 to get it home. So you're looking at that with FlexPay, but if you do VIP financing, it is $36 to get this home with Office. So go for it if you need Office. Without Office, it's $33, and VIP financing means you have your HSN card. I would use it today. I wanna tell you right off the bat, you get $50 off if you do not have your HSN card, and I hope you apply it to this very low price, the lowest price we've had in 4 years. You save $50 when you apply and buy. So for your first purchase, you're gonna get $50 off. And when you do your VIP financing, it is interest-free. That's why you wanna take advantage of that. So I wanna come on out to Aaron Berger. He is our computer expert. I always love when he is here.
Hey, Deb.
Because you make it so simple
Thank
for us
you.
to understand. How are you, my friend?
Good to see you. It's been a while.
Good to see you. It has been a while.
Good to work with you.
Well, this is exciting because this is the lowest price in nearly 4 years.
On a 17-inch touchscreen. So the last time we did a 17-inch touchscreen computer, last time, when I say we, I mean the last time HP brought a computer here, there was a 17-inch touchscreen, which is the biggest screen that we offer in any laptop here. So the best screen size, the biggest screen size, and a touchscreen. It was 2019. It was almost 4 years ago. Now that computer, we've had them since then. They've just always been more expensive. We haven't had many, quite frankly. It's hard to get 17-inch screens. It's particularly hard to get 17-inch screens that are touchscreen. That computer that cost this price in 2019, I guarantee you, it didn't have 2 years of accidental damage protection like we're including today. Most importantly, didn't have an AMD Ryzen 3 processor. We are debuting that today, now, for our big Today Special. Now here's the thing, March is HP month. Did you guys know that? March is HP month at HSN, and this is the way. We spent about a year preparing for it. This computer with the big kickoff with the AMD Ryzen processor, which is 2.5 times faster than the previous version of the AMD Ryzen processor. This is the Ryzen 3, which has a 12-hour battery life. We'll get into the processor in a lot of detail a little bit later in the show. It's how we chose to kick off this month, to kick off our big HP month. Sort of just a quick look at this. and again later we'll get into it in depth, compared to the Intel Core i3 processor. The Intel Core i3 processor you would expect to pay a lot more money to buy. And the Core i3 is a wonderful processor, but know that your new processor and your biggest screen that we offer in the touchscreen with all the bells and all the whistles, with office productivity, it's up to 31% faster. 31%. What if we could give you 31% of time? What if we could make your vacuuming 31% faster, your dishwasher 31% faster, your office productivity? We can. We are today. 58% faster in multitasking. So when you're doing lots of things on your computer, like I'm doing on mine, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have 7 different things all open at the same time, including live streaming, lots of things open. Your computer is going to respond so much better thanks to that. And then the last thing I think on that, I think that's at 53% better. In fact, let's hop back to the still and I'll just finish it. Yeah, 58% faster with multitasking and then file compression, 80% faster file compression. So when you're downloading big videos, when you're downloading videos and movies and music and all those things that take up more room, you don't have to think about space, you don't have to think about speed. You've got a great big solid state drive. You've got a super fast processor with the Ryzen 3 built in. The #1 reason people buy a new computer. Why are you thinking about buying a new computer right now? Because your computer's too slow, right? You go to your computer, when you multitask, maybe when you watch a movie, does it slow down? Does it buffer? Does it wait? Does it hesitate? I've got all of these things all going at one time. There's no pausing, there's no waiting, there's no hesitating. By the way, about 80% of you today have chosen to pick this up with Microsoft Office, which I think is a great idea. So I'm showing you some Microsoft Office there. Speaking of why to upgrade, does your computer take a long time to start up? Check it out. This computer is essentially instant on. I'll close it, open it up, and boom, it's ready to go. Does your computer run hot? This stays cool to the touch because there's no moving parts. There's nothing inside it to heat up. If your computer is heavy, even with, I've got a bum hand here. I'll give you the story later. But anyway, I broke my finger this week, actually part of my hand, part of my metacarpal bone. If your computer is heavy, this weighs a little less than 3 pounds. There were a couple other points there, but I think they went away. So we'll get back to that a little bit later. Battery life, I know, is one of the things. This has a 12-hour battery life. So not only our biggest screen and a touchscreen, Debbie, but our biggest screen and a touchscreen that is on the go with you all day long in a couple-pound package that has a 12-hour battery life.
This is so exciting because for this to be the most powerful and really the most updated, so if you have a desktop at home that's big and cumbersome and bulky and you're just not using it that much, you need the laptop. And if you don't have a computer at home at all, you need the laptop. Maybe you have your own business. You need a new laptop, that fastest, the most powerful. Maybe you have children or grandchildren who need to do their homework. Get a reliable laptop, especially when you're talking about the #1 manufacturer here in the United States. It just makes sense to do it today. It's more than $500 off either way you look at it. And you're just deciding if you want this beautiful, by the way, laptop that is in exclusive colors like this teal.
So pretty.
It's so pretty. Not that that's the most important thing, you know.
Says
but,
who?
I know, right? I like having a beautiful laptop. And it is the #1 selling computer.
So pretty.
And so if you want to get this home with Office, it is $36. So maybe you need to do Microsoft Office because you do spreadsheets and that type of thing. If you don't do that type of thing, get it without Office and with VIP financing, it's $33. But this is beautiful. And don't wait, because we waited for nearly 4 years. That's a long time. You know, we went through the whole pandemic. Computer chips were not even available. So for us to be able to get this offer, not only the fastest, most powerful laptop and the #1 seller with HP, but for us to be able to get it at the lowest price we've done in nearly 4 years, you want to save more than $500. And you want 30 days to test drive this. So when you walk into a lot of stores, they don't give you 30 days. And you're paying interest. We are interest-free, whether you do it, spread your payments out over 5 months or the 18-month VIP financing. And I think the 8-month VIP financing is the way to go, hands hands down, because this is reliable. This is something you need. It's an essential. Everybody needs a computer that works, that's fast. You may have to write papers.
That's right.
You may have to, help kids with, homework. You may have to do some projects at your job. I use my HP for my job.
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you run a household without a computer now, right? How do you shop for great deals? How do you look for coupons? How do you get your... A lot of us order our we learned to do so many things, I think, through the pandemic. We learned to order groceries online. We learned to talk to our friends and family. Built-in high-definition webcam. All of the extras like that, the webcam, the backlit keyboard, the fingerprint scan, they're all there. So, when we say things like we haven't had a 17-inch computer with a touch screen at this low of a price for nearly 4 years, I don't want you for a minute to think, oh, then this is going to be sort of their entry level. This is not entry level. It is incredibly simple to use because of the touch screen, because of how responsive it is, because it has this great big solid state drive. Very, very easy to use, but this is upgraded in every single way, from the processor to the solid state drive to all of the extras, from the backlit keyboard. Another thing we're doing, so exclusive at HSN, Debbie has mentioned these two colors that are exclusive to us. So we have the teal color, kind of the peacock teal color, and the universe blue, which has been super popular as well. I want to show you the keyboards on these, and then I want to talk about the accidental damage protection. But just to take a minute and look at these keyboards, they're a little bit different. So on the blue, I have the blue in front of me, Debbie has the teal. It's sort of like a marble blue, this beauty, in this, yeah, that's what I thought. Rick just said in my ear, the blue has been the best seller. It looks almost like a gemstone. It just absolutely lovely. And while I've got that—
Like sapphire.
Like a beautiful
Yeah,
sapphire blue.
yeah.
It's almost, in fact, it is lit. I was gonna say it's almost lit. Indeed it is. When you press F4, did you guys see that? Did you see how the keys just turned on? That's called a backlit keyboard. And that means under every circumstance, no matter where you are, if you're playing trains and automobiles, if you're in a classroom, if you're in a library, if you get in, like me, I have these crazy hours, I get home late at night. I don't wanna wake anybody up, but I get in bed, I don't wanna have to turn on lamps and all of that. It's as easy as getting on my computer. I can press F4 and I can still search and I can still find a movie to watch and I can still really see what I'm doing. The truth is, I don't wear readers yet. I'm fighting it tooth and nail. I'm fighting it. But I do leave the keyboard lit a lot because I find it just a little bit easier to see. And speaking of readers, as a matter of fact, let me show you all this. This is the computer for which you don't need readers, and here's why. So I'm on hsn.com, right? Touchscreen, and it's the biggest screen we have in our assortment, period. Now, I will tell you, and I've sold electronics almost 20 years at HSN. I think I'm in my 18th year. I have never in all of these years, all the tablets I've sold, all the computers I've sold, all the phones I've sold, I've never had somebody say one time, I wish I bought a smaller screen.
That's right.
Lots of times I've had the comment over the years, oh, Aaron, this is a really great product. It's so nice, it's fast, it's responsive, whatever. But you know what? I wish I had sized up. No one ever says, I wish I bought a smaller screen. Our eyes aren't getting any better. And here's an example. So, for example, you might be able to read, depending on what you're on right now, you might be able to read that says today's special. Well, I'm sure now you can not only read that it says today's special, our best value of the day. Or if we do a little bit of surfing here, let's just look at, here we go. I can't tell from here, that says something about a weekly deal. I can't tell what that product is, but I'm gonna be able to right now. Oh yeah, now I can see that is, that's a meal plan, right? So you can start to see things so much more clearly. You don't have to go get your, this is another one. That to me looked kind of like, before I've already zoomed in on this, so I know what it is, but I thought it was a toile pattern at first. That's not toile, that's a floral pattern. And you can see these kind of things when you're shopping for jewelry, you're shopping for fashion, or whatever it is on any website. So having that touchscreen is such a boon. And then just one more quick thing before I hand it back to Debbie. We're including accidental damage protection. The reason to buy now, the reason to buy today, it's when we did, the last time, almost 4 years ago, that HSN did a 17-inch computer with a touchscreen at this low of a price, we did not include, it's only this year, I've seen it one or two other times that we've done 2 years of accidental damage protection. So here's what that means.
That's amazing.
Isn't it wonderful? So if you've got a little one in the house, right? Not quite as little as mine. I've got a 4-year-old,
But they're clumsy.
But they're and so, Lord, I broke my hand this week. Talk about clumsy. I mean, so if you break your computer, if you spill on your computer, if you crack your screen, if somebody else breaks your computer, doesn't matter. You are protected against accidents accidental damage, drops and spills, HP will repair with original HP parts or replace entirely your computer, not for 30 days or for 3 months or 6 months or 9 months, not for a year, for 2 years, for 700 days. There's customer service. We're here for you 7 days a week. It's easy to ship the whole bit. So I think Deb, that just makes it all the easier to go for it today here on our very first Today Special of HP Month.
And I say go for it because when you're getting the #1 computer manufacturer in the United States, HP, why would you skip out on a day where you can save over $500 on either option? I would get it with Office, Microsoft Office, in case you need to do any of the business like spreadsheets. Maybe, you know, tax season is here. So people are getting ready to do their taxes. And if you get it with Microsoft Office, there's just a lot more programs that you can utilize. But what you're going to do first is pick your color. So exclusive here, we have this beautiful teal, and it is absolutely breathtaking in person. I want you to get it home. It's the second most popular on the day. And I'll turn it around so you can see just how beautiful the keyboard is. Do you see? It's that keyboard and that marbling effect. It's exclusive, and it absolutely is just gorgeous. This is one of those HP laptops you're not gonna let anybody borrow. You're gonna be like, get your own. Go to hsn.com, but you need to tell them that they, have to hurry to get it today. I would call everybody who's in the market for a computer because this is the lowest price that we have done on the 17-inch, big kahuna screen. Now this blue, it's like a cobalt blue. It also is exclusive. I wanna show you the keyboard. #1 seller. It's gorgeous. Do you see how just, it's unique. You just don't see this out there. And if you're going to get one and you're going to invest, and this is an investment for your home, it could be an investment for your job, it could be an investment for your schoolwork, it could be an investment for your business. So I want you to get something that's reliable, that's the fastest, that's most powerful, and we'll get into that. Then your other option is the silver, and then we also have it in the rose gold. So this is that classic color, and this only weighs a few pounds. It's very lightweight, so you can travel with this. Now this is universal, so if you want to you may be getting this as a gift for somebody, you might want to go for the silver, or like you're getting this for mom for Mother's Day. Look at that beautiful rose gold. So what I love about this is the savings that you're getting, and that we were able to bring you hands down the lowest price we've done on that 17-inch, that largest screen. And then we happen to have the best, most powerful processor now. Okay, and so when you buy any electronics, whether you don't have, he'll explain, what the Ryzen does, but all you need to know is you want the latest, greatest, best. And that's what you have today. Because when you get a phone, when you get any electronics, you want the very latest. And so that's what you're getting. So decide how you're gonna pay for it. Now, do you wanna spread your payments out over 5 months? You can do that. You can use any credit card, you can use your debit card, you can use PayPal. You're spending $120 to get this home and some change. It's going to be free shipping if you get it without Office. If you get it with Microsoft Office, then you're talking just $10 more, $130. That's if you're spreading your payments out over 5 months. Now, what I would do is I would use your HSN card, or we accept QVC or Zulily. It's VIP financing when you use those cards, and you can spread your payments out over 18 months, and it is $36 to get this home interest-free and 11 cents if you get it with Office, and that's what I'd go for, and just $33 and some change to get it home without Office. This is the best way to shop for a computer because we're gonna allow you to use it. Do you use it, for your emails? You use it for school projects, church projects, business projects? Use this for a month. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, but don't miss the deal because we haven't been able to do it in 4 years. And I think, Aaron, what a lot of people don't know, it was hard to get those chips because how everything shut down. Yeah. So everything was backed up, and we just got it back, and it's been about 4 years. When you can save more than $500 off either option, and it's like we're giving you insurance on this if you drop this, if somebody spills something on it. That accidental plan seals the deal for me.
I think
it's like insurance.
if you've ever broken your phone.
That's right.
If you've ever broken it,
I've
broken computers live on television.
Yeah.
Plenty of times in my personal life as well. It's easy to have an accident, right? Especially, this is a laptop. It's designed to be with you on the go. We don't want you to have to feel like you have to treat it with kid gloves at every moment. And you don't. With accidental damage protection, you really don't have to worry about it. So what we've done is we've kind of done a time warp on price. We've kind of gone back a couple of years on price because, like Debbie said, the last time HSN had this kind of value on a touchscreen 17-inch computer was in 2019. But we've gone to today for technology. Literally today is the very first day we've done this brand new Ryzen 3 processor. So that's an exciting thing. Here's what I'd love to do. I'd love to do kind of an overview of the computer for you. And guys, I can go do it on the screen, or we can pop it up, whatever way. I'll just let my crew tell me the best way to do it. But we have these two they're kind of moving images and stills that walk us around the computer, the ports of the computer. It'll talk about the RAM, it'll talk about the hard, so we're gonna talk about it all right now. Here we go. AMD, as we've mentioned, and we'll talk more about AMD. Did you know AMD is found on the Boeing Dreamliner? AMD is found, the pilots use it to navigate. AMD processors are found in the best standalone gaming systems in the world, in Xbox and PlayStation. AMD runs Times Square. When you go to Times Square and you see all this movement and all these graphics and all these visuals, that's all powered by AMD. Now, for your everyday computing, for the Facebook and for Twitter and for your Instagram, all the big and little things that you do every single day, a company that has that kind of expertise is powering your computer. So AMD built in both the graphics card and the Ryzen processor. RAM is really, really important in your computer. Let me tell you why RAM is important. In fact, we'll come back to me for just a second, and then we'll go back to this, because I want to spend a minute on RAM. People who shop computers, experts who know to shop for computers, shop for RAM first. So with 8 gigabytes of RAM, what that means is your computer will be faster online and faster multitasking. Can we take a live shot here for just a second? Sorry, I almost never do this. We'll go back to this still, but I want to just demonstrate RAM for you for a minute. Notice that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 things open at one time. I have our so you can see some backstage. There's a little bit of HSN backstage.
That's impressive.
I've got hsn.com. I'm pinching and I'm zooming. In fact, I can even go down here and show you. I'm sure there will be some video playing. So this is actually our video. We just played a little bit delayed on hsn.com. There's video playing. I have up and running. I have PowerPoint. If your computer didn't have this sort of processor and this sort of RAM, you wouldn't be able to hop into the Microsoft Store and go right from shopping for games to shopping for movies and television to shopping for apps, just one to the next, to the next, to the next. 8 gigs of RAM allows that kind of speed and multitasking, no buffering on your video. A lot of people, this makes me a little itchy, they go, oh, the internet is just so slow today. So the internet is not the weather. You don't have to say, Alexa, check the internet. The internet is fast. If you have Wi-Fi in your house, I mean, there might be intermittent, very intermittent speed when it's down, but not every day at 5 o'clock is the internet slow. Your computer is slow. If you don't have enough RAM, if you don't have the right processor, your computer doesn't have enough room to organize all that information as it comes in. So I'll go back to that still, but RAM is so important. Personally, my personal laptop that I use all day, every day, has 8 gigabytes of RAM. I think it's the perfect balance for a home computer. Doesn't take up too much power, let you have a nice long battery life, and let your computer be really fast. 256 gigabyte solid state storage, so your computer is lighter, quieter, and faster. There's no moving parts. It doesn't get hot. There's a USB-A port. In fact, there are 2 USB-A ports. Those are the full-size USB ports. And then there's a USB-C port as well. We'll show you that on the other side in a second. That's the latest, Deb, the smaller one that a lot of your phones and a lot of your accessories now require USB-C port. Not all computers have them, but the latest computers like this indeed do. So this is a USB-C port. There's a fingerprint reader. You heard me right, a biometric fingerprint reader. So you don't have to remember a password to log into your computer. It is so safe, it is so secure, but mostly it's so simple. All you need, I got 8 good fingers right now. I don't have 10 like I usually do, but that's okay. You only need 1 good finger and you're in your computer ready to go. Up to 12 hours battery life. Think about that for a minute as we move to our next still. On a 17-inch screen, your screen eats up a lot of the power of your computer, right? It takes a lot just for the fluorescence of the screen. It's an extraordinary, to have a 17-inch touchscreen and a 12-hour battery all in one. I've never had a 17-inch screen with a 12-hour battery life. It's awesome, right?
Yeah, 12-hour battery life. I mean, that's your whole day and then some.
That's right, and it has something called HP Fast Charge in it. HP Fast Charge charges your computer to half full, so that's 6 hours in just 45 minutes. Okay, I'll go through this one quickly. HP True Vision high-def camera, so for your Zoom and your Skype and your meetings, your Teams, all that kind of stuff, good to go. Windows 11 is built in. Full-size backlit keyboard. I showed that off earlier, and I'll do it again in just a little bit. It is backlit, so you can see your keyboard under all lighting conditions. Ports on the side, as I said, 2 USB-A ports, 1 USB-C port, an HDMI port to send and receive high-definition video and audio. This processor is so advanced, you can hook up to 4 displays to this computer because AMD is so darn good with graphics. So if you're setting up kind of like a gaming, console area or a work area, you can hook up extra screens. 17.3-inch high definition plus touchscreen. I think the key takeaway here is this is not a 2019 computer, it's just a 2019 price. It has things like, let me ask you, we haven't had this conversation before, does your computer at home have a fingerprint reader? No. That is the most recent, right? That solid state drive, those sort of things.
That's huge, and I have an HP, and I don't have the fingerprint reader. You guys, this is the easiest to use, and for me, I'm not a techie, so you want easy because it's touchscreen. So you don't have to worry about going to buy a mouse, and that would be like an additional charge. I like that it's fast. It's super fast. So a lot of times if you're at home and you see that circle going around and around and around and you're waiting, and you're trying to send an email, you don't have time for that. This could be for work. This could be something critical. If your computer is very loud, it should not be making noises. If your computer is hot, it's hot to the touch, that's dangerous depending on where you put it. This is a beautiful, gorgeous, this is the teal. And it's absolutely fantastic. You don't need readers because the screen is the largest that you can get out of all of our laptops. This is the fastest and the easiest of all of our laptops. Look at how beautiful that screen is. So I want you to order today because it took us 4 years to get this price back. Now, everything's gone up in 4 years with everything that's gone on in the country. You've checked your grocery bill, it's gone up. We were able to get the lowest price, that was the 4 years ago, past price, and pass on the lowest price we've ever done on this for the largest screen and the most powerful. And you want the best, and you want the biggest, and you want the fastest. Here it is right here. So first choose your color. This is flying out of here, this beautiful teal. This is what it looks like. Look at that keyboard. This replaces that old clunky desktop that you're tired of. And you can see the back of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this is the teal, exclusive. You can't find it anywhere. If you want the cobalt blue, right next to me is the cobalt blue that Aaron can show. And it is divine. You've got the marbling effect, and this blue has been #1. So if you want to get this home with Office, and I suggest that you do because then you have more versatility with your computer. And Microsoft Office outside of here could cost you like $100. You're spending $50 more to get the computer with Office. So you're going to get this home for $36 on 18-month VIP financing with Office. Okay, that is huge. $33 without Office on VIP financing. So just think about that. If you want to spread your payments out over 5 months, high five to our flex pay because you're spending either $120 or $130 and you get started so that you can take care of your business. So we're going to come back and talk about all the features, but I wanted you to know free shipping and #1 computer manufacturer in the United States. And also when it comes to printing, and we can segue into that.
That's right. So this is HP month. We've got a couple other great things. And we'll just take a quick look and mention them. We have an HP shredder. We have the QF110. We're going to show you right now. This has a 110-page auto document feeder. Also has a 10-page manual feeder where you can do manual things as well. Staples, paper clips, even credit cards will go through there like a hot knife through butter.
And look at that pretty color. I love that color. So we obviously have it in that teal blue. And do we have it in this white? This feeder holds 110 sheets. We have only 400 left to go around. And what do you do with your tax documents? You need to shred those. What do you do with your checks, your old checks, and your bills and your credit card information? Identity theft is huge here in the United States. I have a best friend who's a victim of that, and you have to carry around your identity because nobody believes who you are when that happens. And it's very, very troublesome. So HP month, check out the shredder, check out everything that we have. You can save on HP, and especially with this today's special. But the shredder is a customer pick, and it's only $24 to get that home. So if you don't have a shredder, protect yourself and protect your sensitive information. We're back in a moment, but I tell you, this is the most beautiful HP computer I've ever seen, and it happens to be the lowest price. We'll be right back.
Join HSN in celebrating International Women's Day. We're highlighting collections from woman-owned and founded businesses, including Clover by Joe by Joanna Garcia Swisher, Colleen Lopez Jewelry, Fashion by Rhonda Shear, and Doll 10 Beauty by Doris Dalton. All day Wednesday on HSN and hsn.com. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $50 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
All right, welcome back, you guys. It's your girl Debbie D in the house with Aaron Berger, and he is our computer expert. We have such an exciting day for you because for the very, well, I shouldn't say for the first time in 4 years. We have the lowest price on this 17-inch laptop by HP, the #1 manufacturer for computers in the United States. We have not had it this low in nearly 4 years. So we're very excited about that because inflation has happened everywhere else, not here today at HSN. So you are in good hands if you are looking for a beautiful laptop. We have exclusive colors for you. Right here, I have this gorgeous teal, and that has been very, very popular on the day. You will not see this color anywhere else. I also have it in blue, which is like a cobalt blue. So the blue and the teal flying out of here. Now what you're doing, you're also choosing your color. You can choose rose gold or silver because we have the classic colors for you as well. Silver is my most limited, and that's, if you're getting this as a gift, go with the silver because it doesn't matter, you know, man, woman, child, or adult. That is the classic style. Look at the beauty of that. Look at the keyboard on that. This is touchscreen, so this is the easiest, most powerful computer you can get right now on HSN. This is that brand new processor that AMD Ryzen. So what you do is you choose no Office or with Microsoft Office. I would go for Microsoft Office because when you're buying that separately, it could cost you like an extra $100. We're only going $50 up in price for you to get Microsoft Office if you need that so that you can do spreadsheets and all that type of stuff. It's very handy when you're doing taxes. So 80% of you are ordering with Office, and hands down, it's the best deal. So you're saving over $500 on both offers, with or without Office, but it is $36 to get it home with Office, $36.11 with 18-month VIP financing, and $33 without Office. So I would pay $3 more and get it home, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and can I mention something about that?
Sure.
So just so you know exactly what you're getting, Microsoft Office is Microsoft 365. It's all 7 of the Microsoft Office programs. So that's a lot for your money. You get a full version for a full year of Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. It's preloaded on your computer as well. So you don't have to do, you get it home, you turn it on, you're good to go, and you get a full license not only for your computer, but also for your tablet and for your smartphone. So across your whole suite of devices, I think it makes a ton of sense.
Absolutely.
Speaking of things that make sense, I want to just talk about 2 other things real fast,
yes,
if
the
I may.
bundle is great.
It really is. So these are additionally available. One of the main reasons people don't buy a new computer is they're intimidated. They think, well, I have all my files and my movies and my music and my games and my programs. My old computer's really slow and it stinks. I don't like it, but it's all there. Well, guess what? When you pick up PC Mover, it'll all be automatically there on your new computer as well. PC Mover moves everything from your old computer to your new computer.
Awesome.
It does it for you, hands-free. And here's the other thing. How many was that, Rick? Only 350 left. Okay, so we have just a couple hundred of PC Mover. We've sold most of them out for the day. The thing to know is that it will, on your old computer, it does something called Safe Erase, which means it clears and formats your old computer to government standards. So if you're giving your old computer away, or you're donating it, or you're selling it, maybe you want to make a couple $100 and sell your old computer, you can do that knowing your personal information is all totally gone. Now you don't have to. If you want to keep your old computer the way it is and use it, you can do that too. But Safe Erase is nice. You get 3 licenses of PC Mover when you buy it here at HSN. Everywhere else, you get 1. So that's really cool. I highly, highly recommend that for anyone who's thinking about, how do I move everything over. And then the other thing, you want to have a great mouse. This is just a nice little, and there's a bunch of Flex. I just was looking at this earlier. I think it was like $6 or something on FlexPay, which is awesome. It's a USB mouse, so it's a wireless mouse. You plug it in, you're good to go. There's a couple different colors to choose from. It's actually the mouse that I use at home. I like that it has the little roller ball on it as well. It just makes it easy to scroll when you're not touching the screen.
And so you guys, I love that we're showing you those extras, but this is very easy because it's a touch screen. And you also are getting, which is exclusive, not only the 2 colors of teal and blue, which by the way are flying out of here, so if you want those 2 colors, get it, but we're also giving you a 2-year accidental drop policy. So it's almost like offering you insurance for this, so that if you drop the computer, if you spill something on it, if something happens and it breaks, then we're going to replace it for you. So that 2-year accidental drop policy is hands down another reason why you should be in the ordering process. So I want you to call us right now if you are in the market for a new laptop. And maybe you were thinking, oh, I don't know. If your computer is very slow and you're seeing that circle go around and around and around, it means that computer is done. If it overheats, that computer's done. If it's very loud, it shouldn't sound like a train's coming through your house. If you have a loud computer, it's done. And this is very lightweight, and you want something you can travel with. So this will replace your desktop, okay? If you're not using that, donate that and get something reliable, and this is gorgeous. Get the #1 computer manufacturer, HP, and the largest and most powerful and the lowest price that we have. This hands down, if you're in the market, I would get it. You may have somebody in college, some in high school, middle school. If somebody needs to do homework, they can come to Nana's house and do it on this. If somebody has a small business in the family, something happens, they can come and do work on this. Maybe you work from home, but upgrade when it makes sense. It makes sense today because it's more than $500 off, whether you get it with Office or without Office. And I would get it with Office because when you're getting Microsoft 365, you're able to do so much from spreadsheets and charts and everything. Maybe you're helping with a church project, a school project. Get this home because normally it would be like $100 and you're only paying $50 more to upgrade to with Office. So again, real simple, pick your color and then decide if you want to spend $120 to get this home or $130 to get it home over 5 months, or the colors, and we're getting very limited in that silver. So I'll go over here real quick, and then Aaron, I want you to take it away.
Okay.
This silver is going to be the first one to sell out, so I wanted to just be able to point that out. This is the silver tone right here. You should know that, but I wanted to make sure you know that's the silver. Then we have this gorgeous rose gold. So this is a perfect Mother's Day gift, okay? Because it is $36 to get this home with VIP finance and use your HSN card. You're spending $36 and change. There's There's the rose gold, great Mother's Day gift, and it's all interest-free. Then you have the teal, which is very, very popular, and you can see how gorgeous that marbling is on this, but most importantly, it's easy, easy, easy peasy, even for beginners, because it's touchscreen. And it's the most powerful, so it's going to be the fastest for you. It's going to be quiet. It's not going to heat up. Lots of memory. We'll get into all that. The battery life is excellent, unheard of. Here's the blue, #1 seller, okay? So get this home and call us right now, because you can't go places and test drive something for 30 days. You have 30 days to consider this. This is an investment in your home, an investment in your business, investment in education, and you have to have a reliable laptop. And this is something, and you know, Aaron, it's a few pounds that you close it up. It could go inside of a big tote bag, you know, ladies. Travel with this as well, because travel season is about to start with RVers, and you got spring break right around the corner, summer's coming up. So this is excellent.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great, sort of a great combination, if you will. What I mean by that, it's the size and the power of a desktop computer. The screen might be bigger than your desktop screen, honestly, but it's really the portability of a laptop. I mean, it weighs less than 4 pounds. It has a 12-hour battery life. With one bum hand and with one good hand, I can tuck it under my arm, and you know, we're off to the races. We're off and running. I want to talk a little bit about some of the technology that's in here, so I'm just going to set it back down. We have a couple of videos. We have actually a couple of videos we haven't shown you yet that I'd like to show you about the AMD processor. And then I want to show you the percentages comparing it to the core processor. So one just kind of positions AMD. The AMD Ryzen processor, this is, again, the latest version. It's the 7000 series. It's what they call the R3. Ryzen is the top of the line in the AMD family. When you think about AMD, AMD really powers our world. So many places you find AMD. If you ever get to be on the Boeing Dreamliner, an incredible plane, the pilots are navigating. All the navigation they're seeing is powered by AMD. If you get to go to Broadway, if you get to see Times Square, all of those graphics, you walk into Times Square, you have goosebumps. It's AMD that's making all that all the visuals you see are controlled by their chips. Now they're on your desk. You know, they inspire everything that we do in your everyday work. With the whole kind of idea behind this is elevating your everyday work. Inside this, you may have heard me say two different words, Ryzen and Radeon. Ryzen is, the AMD Ryzen processor is the processor. It has the Radeon graphics card. Now, this is what's different about AMD, and this is a little bit techie, but I think it's really interesting. You might be thinking, well, why the heck do these AMD computers do such a good job with graphics specifically? Well, here's why. Most computers have a central processor and a graphics processor, and there's like 3 steps. Like, think about one, it takes like 3 steps to get it basically from the brain to the screen. Inside AMD, they're essentially interlaced. So the central processor and the graphics processor are what are called an APU, an accelerated processing unit. That's only found in AMD processors. You don't find an accelerated processing unit like that anywhere else. And you'll see, we're kind of going to show it to you now. It's almost like thinking of a superhero, right? Kind of like the business guy and the artist sort of get together, and what happens? What it means is better use of power, a more energy efficient computer. That's why it can be 12 hours. It's faster, it's more powerful. You've seen the kind of multitasking that we're doing. It's accelerated performance throughout. So that's kind of the story on your processor. Now, specifically, we have one more video we're gonna run before we show you the numerical comparison, specifically on this processor. This is the latest AMD Ryzen 3 processor, okay? That means it is about 2.5 times faster than the previous version of itself, of the AMD Ryzen processor. Yes, this is the right video, perfect, guys. So, the idea behind it is your everyday laptop experience, and that is doing your social media, watching your videos, talking to your friends and family, getting just your everyday experience is elevated because of this. Again, multitasking up to 2.5 times faster than the previous generation. About a 12-hour battery life. Not just the Ryzen processor, but the Radeon, unheard of. When you look at these percentages, and we're gonna take it just one step further. I love to see I can stand out here all day till I am purple in the face saying, oh, it's better, it's better.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, sure, that dude in plaid says it's better, great. I want to show, it's not just me, it's not Debbie D's opinion. This is a third-party sort of benchmark standardized testing that is done on processors. So this is the AMD Ryzen, this is the processor in your computer at the 2019 price, which we've been talking about, right? It's the last time we had a 17-inch touchscreen at a price like this. This is your processor compared to today's Core i3. Core i3 is Intel's. Intel has Athlon, Celeron, Pentium processors, and then their highest level, I don't mean to throw a ton of words at you guys, but their highest level is their Core series, okay? The Core i3 is the beginning of their Core series. In comparisons, the AMD Ryzen in your computer is 31% faster in office productivity. 80% of you guys are buying this today with Microsoft's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, Publisher already pre-installed. So we know you want to be productive in your office. Well, we're going to help you be 31% more productive just by picking up a computer that you want anyway. I mean, that's an easy decision, right? Multitasking, so important that your computer doesn't slow down when you do more. I wish I didn't have to multitask all day long. Debbie, you know, I've got a 4-year-old.
Right,
you know,
you
gotta work. You gotta fill your car up with gas. You gotta clean your. You gotta multitask. Same thing on your computer, man. You gotta get it done.
Right.
How about getting it done 58% faster? We can give you back just a couple minutes in your day. Really, a couple minutes every hour starts to add up. Up to 80% faster file compression. So if your computer is slow, if you don't love using it, if you don't look forward to using it, if you know a student who's going to be graduating and maybe moving on to high school or to college or to a grad program, having a screen like this, you know what they'll be able to do? They'll be able to work on their PowerPoint on one side while they're reading information or doing research on the other side and actually see what's going on. It's big enough to really have two screens working at the same time.
You guys, this is unbelievable because it is the largest screen we have. I think this is like another TV, a little mini TV for you. Do you watch movies? You know, you watch your movies, you watch your shows. This is like a little mini TV. Look at this. I see this in the kitchen, looking at your cooking recipes. It's 17 inches. So it is the largest and it is the most powerful because of that Ryzen processor that you just talked about, that AMD Ryzen. It doesn't get any better than that. It just doesn't get any better than this, and it doesn't get any lower. So we talked about inflation, right? You go to the restaurants, they want to charge you $15 for 10 wings. I'm like, what? When did that happen? I'm a wing girl, so sorry for bringing that up.
No, yum.
It is so expensive. You know, meat is so expensive. There's inflation, and it makes sense. We went through a lot with the pandemic, and there were a lot of changes. We had a shortage of computer chips, but guess what? In nearly 4 years, this is the lowest price. We went back to a price from 4 years ago. And with it being so hard to get computer chips because all those different factories shut down overseas, we couldn't even get computers in. And now we're telling you, guess what? We're gonna give you the fastest, the most powerful, and the lowest price. And when you can get those three, the largest screen, the most powerful, the lowest price, jump on it. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen that we can go backwards and give you the lowest price. So you're gonna make a choice if you wanna get the with Office or without Office. So it's about $600 if you wanna get it without Office, okay? And then it's like $650 with Office. For $50 more, get Microsoft Office, because this Microsoft 365 can usually cost you $100. And then you're able to do outlines and you're able to, you know, analyze things and do graphics and all the fancy stuff that you may need to do. Your house will be the house. Hey, I need to come over and I need to do some business work. Hey, I need to come over, I need to do some class work. I have a project I need to get done. Get it with the Office, because you're spending, if you spread your payments out over 5 months, you are spending only $130 for your first payment to get home exclusive colors, the fastest, the most powerful, the lowest price. Or you're spending $36 over 18 months. I would use VIP financing. Use your HSN card. Please use it today. This is what you got it for, I hope. That's what we get it for in my household. We got it when we got $50 off, and I'll tell you about that in a moment when you apply for your HSN card, and we use it for big purchases. We bought the big, huge HP laptop. So my husband already has this. And we bought it, and we got ours 2 years ago, so we didn't have it at this price, okay? So you're getting the lowest price. But I'm telling you, the most reliable, the #1 brand. Get the #1 brand. We've got it for you. Test drive it for 30 days. You know, you go to some of the other outlets, and you may have 2 weeks maybe for a computer. We're gonna give you 30 days. And we're also going to give you, and this is very important, a bit of insurance, if you will. We're gonna give you a 2-year accidental drop policy. So if you drop this and you break it, or somebody spills something on it, if something happens, we're gonna replace it for you. And we give you that guarantee for 2 years. Nobody else can offer you that. That is exclusive. We have exclusive colors. We have the teal and the blue. Nobody else has that. So I want you to get a computer, especially ladies, I'm talking to you, that's easy, because I'm not a techie person. So I need something easy. My husband's in IT, he doesn't. But I need something that I can see. I don't use my readers. I need something that's touchscreen where you can use your fingers to do things and you don't have to have a mouse. I need something that's not going to overheat, because I'm shopping until 2 o'clock in the morning and it's probably on my blanket and I'm falling asleep with it. This is not going to overheat. It's not going to be loud, and it's going to be very, very, very fast. I'm a nice person, but I'm impatient. So when you see that, you know, round thing going around and around, you're like, what does it mean? Why can't I send an email? You know, it means you need a new computer. So I invite you to order, and I also invite you to get $50 off. I want to give you an extra $50 off. So the price we have with the lowest, you're saving $500. Just know that, over all of what we're giving you today. Over $500, either option. But if you want to take another $50 off, apply for your HSN card and I think if this is your first purchase, this is memorable. You're going to get an extra $50 off of this. We're already giving you the 2-year accidental coverage. You're not paying for that. That's like insurance for this. So why would you not do it? I can say that I have HP. My husband has the big 17-inch, and it's lightweight. You travel with this. It becomes the replacement for your desktop. And this is an investment. It's an investment in your home, and I hope that you do it today, because it doesn't get any better than this. And we waited 4 years to get this deal back, and who knows if we can ever get it again.
You know, it's HP month. March is HP month at
Yep.
HSN. We've been doing it for a long time. We love to celebrate it. This is the first HP Today special of HP month. We are very proud of what we were able to do to bring back the biggest screen, to bring back the touch screen for the first time, not bringing it back, bringing it, period, to be able to bring the Ryzen 3 processor, AMD Ryzen processor, and to do it all at 2019 pricing. That's the last time we were able to do something similar. It's like, where else in the world?
I mean,
we talk about inflation every day, and at HSN we're doing 2019 pricing. We're really
I'm really
proud
mad
of
about
that.
my chicken wings.
and eggs, man. Eggs are great.
Eggs,
too.
milk, bread. I mean, inflation.
You really see it.
And the fact that we did not raise the price on this, just, ladies and gentlemen, just know that's very special.
Yeah, I'm proud of our teams. They worked very
special.
hard to make this happen. And I want to show, we'll hop into the computer here for a minute, because I want to show you, it's not as though you're getting, yes, 2019 pricing, that's awesome, but you're getting power, you know, very much of today. So what do we have going on? We've got lots of things going on at one time. In fact, I'm glad I'm showing you this first. Just notice these graphics for a minute. This is 3D gaming. This is a game called Forza 5. If you download the Game Pass from the Microsoft Store, do you know you can actually play Xbox games on your computer now?
I love that.
Isn't that cool? Thanks to Windows 11,
Yes.
you don't have to have an Xbox console. And remember, things like Xbox and PlayStation standalone gaming systems, they use AMD processors. I mean, that's one of the things AMD is really good at, is game processing. Here I'm on HSN Live, lots of things going on. I'll just point out, there's video, pinching, zooming. No, you know, Debbie said earlier, she's a nice person, but she's impatient. Truth is, she is absolutely a nice person. I can vouch for that. Cannot vouch for her impatience, but I'm super impatient too, so I certainly can relate to any impatience anyone might have. I've got HSN up on YouTube as well, playing on YouTube. So that's 3 video things all running at the same time. Now I'm gonna move around a little bit here on my PowerPoint presentation. Most of you are picking this up with Microsoft Office today. If you are, you get all 7 of the Microsoft Office programs. They are Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. Now I'm live broadcasting to you as well. from the video camera that's built in. So I think that's 5 different video streams I have running on the computer. Can you do that on your no way, right? But because you've got 8 gigs of RAM,
So
because
cool.
you've got a solid state drive, because you've got a Ryzen processor that is designed for extraordinary video and extraordinary graphics rendering, you can do this sort of thing. It really makes a difference. Something else that makes a difference. I have this, you know, as I've been talking about fingers a lot in this presentation, we haven't shown you. I have a video pre-prepared. We're gonna run it for you now. There's a fingerprint reader built in. That to me, because I know kind of how these computers are built, that is the last bell whistle that we can throw in. If there's a fingerprint reader, know that we have, it's everything but the kitchen sink. This is a biometric fingerprint reader. I just showed you there. All you do is take your finger, touch it to it, and that opens your computer. So you don't have to put in a password or a passcode to open your computer. Not just one finger, you can actually program in several fingers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I put my thumb in as well. You might use this if there's someone else in the computer, in the household that you'd like to have access to your computer, one of your kids or your spouse or whatever. Also, you can still use a numeric passcode or an alpha passcode. And you see, I just took my thumb there and that opens the computer for you. It is the latest technology. It is every bell. It is every whistle. You know what I think would be a great thing to do? We have those 2 stills. They're actually what we call stills in motion that go through the features of the computer. I usually take my time. I'm not going to take my time, but we are going to show them to you. And I'm going to quickly kind of run through them because we're down to our last 3 minutes or so. But if you have just been on the fence and been wondering, does it have an HDMI port? Does it have USB? Let me just take a second and refresh this for everyone. So AMD Ryzen processor inside, AMD Radeon graphics as well. That's that accelerated processing unit. They are interlaced together, so they're so much faster. 8 gigabytes of RAM. RAM is important for speed online and for multitasking. Boy, do you have it here. Most of our computers, particularly in this price range, are gonna have half this much RAM. You're gonna see 4 gigabytes of RAM. 8 gigs is what I have on my personal laptop at home that I use every day. I can choose from just about any laptop, and I think that's the perfect balance of power and accessibility, and still has a nice long battery life. 8 gigs is perfect. 256 gigabytes solid state storage. That means you can store about 2,000 hours of high definition video, about 120,000 photos, about 60,000 songs. Yes, I'm talking in terms of tens of thousands of things. It's a lot of space to have on your solid state drive. There's 2 USB-A ports, so those are full-size USB-A ports. There's also a USB-C port. And then the fingerprint reader is something we just showed you guys, really easy way to hop into your computer. 12-hour battery life means all day long battery life. This computer charges to 50% full in 45 minutes.
Wow.
So you don't have to, put it on your calendar to charge your computer. You plug it in, a couple minutes later, you got some juice. It's really quick. HP TrueVision high definition camera. So whether you're doing Skype or Zoom or any of those kind of things, Deb, it's always ready to go.
It is ready to go, and you guys, we are so excited that this is the Happy HP month. So congratulations if you're already ordering. If you are still on the fence, do not wait. This is our very best value of the day, and we haven't done this in 4 years. This is the lowest price for this 17-inch, which is the largest screen that we've done in 4 years. And I hope you understand that even with inflation going on. So it's gonna be $36 and some change, 18-month VIP financing to get it home with Office. Without Office, it's just $33. Spread your payments out over 18 months. It's free shipping on this, and we give you 2 years of accidental drop. That's like insurance.
Yeah,
and
great.
you can explain that. I think this is fantastic. We have HP in our home. We never have any problems. It's long lasting, but most important, it is so fast.
Yeah, the only consistent complaint I hear about HP is, well, I've had it for 10 years and there's nothing wrong with it, which is a great complaint to have. If you've had your computer, for a couple of years, the truth is, it's time for an upgrade. A great way to upgrade is actually, if you pick up PC Mover, it'll move everything, your files, your movies, your music, your programs from your old computer to your new computer for you, and it will safe erase your old computer. It will erase your old computer to government standards, so then you can donate it to a charity, or you can sell it, or you can give it to a neighborhood kid, or whatever. If you're sort of on the fence, I can't recommend this computer enough. Why? The biggest screen, nobody ever says, I wish I bought a smaller screen. Having a larger screen just means your computer's easier to use. It's easier to multitask, it's easier to see things. When you have a couple of screens up at the same time, even when you're sort of enlarging here, you have enough room to really work, to really multitask, to get a lot done. Specifically with this processor, we are so proud today to launch here at HSN to launch the AMD AMD Ryzen 3 processor. It is the top of the line in the Ryzen series. And in fact, I'd love to sort of show you this little comparison we have again. Many of you know the Intel brand. Intel's a wonderful brand of computer. When we compare this to like an Intel Core i3 processor, I think many people would be surprised to learn, and this is, you know, kind of an independent comparison, when compared even against Intel's really high level, their Core series of processors. The Intel line goes the Athlon processor, Celeron processor, Pentium processor, then you get into the Core family, the really superior ones. Your new computer at 2019 pricing, like Debbie said, you know, the last time we had a 17-inch touch screen at this kind of value was 2019. This is 31% faster than a Core i3 processor when you talk about office productivity. So your Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, those things that you do every day, we're putting a little bit of time back into your day. Multitasking, up to 58% faster in multitasking. So like right here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things all open at the same time, including, I'll remind you, the Microsoft Store is here. So for downloading movies and music and games and apps, it's all safe, it's all accessible, and most importantly, it's all at your fingertips. And then about 80% faster, your Ryzen processor, first time we've ever done it, debuting it here for HP Month at HSN, is about 80% faster with file compression. So when you're downloading video, you're downloading games, or you're running any of those kind of things, the response, the speed with which it's able to access the files is extraordinary. All in a computer that's lightweight, weighs less than 4 pounds, has about a 12-hour battery life, and all the bells and whistles. Backlit keys, fingerprint scanner, high definition HP True Vision webcam. Deb, I think from A to Z, this is a computer that will fit so well in most of our lives.
Aaron, I enjoyed working with you, and you take care of that hand, buddy.
Okay, I will. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay, he holds down the fort when I